Alright, so let's move on to lesson 2. So we're going to stay in horizon mode, and lesson 1 we're using the throttle for up and down movements, and then yaw, just left and right. Now we're going to add in your right stick, which is to pitch forward, pitch back, or to roll left and roll right. Because we're flying in horizon mode, you won't flip over, okay? It will just keep going to the left or keep going to the right. So this, if you've flown a DJI drone before, it's similar to that. So you could, move to the right and it would start to fly to the right, or move to the left, or you push forward and it moves forward. So this is similar to that. So this would be very familiar for those who have flown camera drone. It don't have to be a DJI, just any camera drone with GPS stabilization. This would be similar to that. So I'm going to just come over a little bit, come out the way. Now what's weird about this, which you're going to find out in FPV, when you're in horizon mode, you have to continually give it stick input. So here I am, I'm hovering, I'm on getting the ground effect. This is what you could do in line and sight as well. If I push forward, she's going to move forward, and moving forward is going to lose altitude as well because you're pitching down. That's the thing about it. Alright, as I pitch back, it's going to do the same thing. You're going to lose altitude, but you're going to move backwards. It's important to realize that you will lose altitude. Alright, as you move forward, there you go, you lose altitude. It's important to note that because it's something that's going to happen. Let me just try to get back to my ground effect. So good, somewhere up in there, because you will need to know as you're flying forward in acro mode, as you pitch forward, you will need more power, in other words more throttle, in order to stay at a certain altitude. And you remember those micro movements we were talking about? They're going to come in quite handy. So in horizon mode, if I go to the left, it's going to just move to the left. If I push it to the right, it's going to move to the right. But I'm just going to gain a little bit altitude. If I push all the way to the left, she can roll, but she's going to come back to horizon. Okay, just come back to the horizon. Once I let that stick go, it's going to find its way back to where it needs to be, right side up. This is good and bad. It's good for you to see the movements, especially when you start getting used to the goggles, but it's bad because in acro it doesn't help you. That's the funny part about it. It's not going to help you at all. But for right now, this is good to look at your quad on the ground, get the ground effect, and you would move forward a little ways away from you, stop, pull back, the pitch back, and you realize it's going to make you move back. So you're getting used to the movements. Pitching forward means forward, pitching back means move back. There you are. Like I said, you lose altitude, so you will hit things. Rolling to the right, rolling to the left. Notice I'm not going all the way to the end, just enough to move where I wanted to move. Okay, and that's one part you have to get used to. So you get used to doing it now, because that's where your fingers need to get used to getting your rolls. If you don't want to do a full roll over or full flip, you're going to be somewhere between the middle and the top, or the middle and the bottom, middle and the right or left. So somewhere up in there is where your hands are going to be. So right now this is actually good practice to see how your quad is going to react. So this is how I learned the stick movements itself, and then you have to combine all of these to make your quad move in different ways in space. The key as you get into acro, which we'll do next, is knowing your surroundings. So we have this thing here, we have a pole there, we have that jungle gym there, we have open space here. So we need to know where everything is. Notice I have to keep giving it stick input forward in order to move forward. Okay, I have to push it, keep pushing it. I'm still pushing, I'm still pushing. If I let it go, it does that, it goes back to horizon. That's what horizon is. Alright, so this is going to feel weird when you switch to acro, so I don't recommend you stay in this mode for a long time. Not right now, because you're going to need to know how to fly in acro as soon as possible. But this is just for you to learn what they do. So you got your left roll, right roll, pitch forward, pitch back. That's it. That's all I need you to do for now.